Live from Southern California, this is the Jim Rome Show on CBS Sports Radio.
If your battery needs replacing, the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts, of course, will help you find the exact superstar battery that fits your car or truck at a guaranteed low price. O'Reilly Auto Parts, better prices every day. We've got Matt Kenseth, who's red hot. In fact, that entire garage is hot right now. He's coming up in less than 10 minutes. But I'm pleased to say, Vic in NoCal checking in once again. And Vic made a point after the smack-off of saying, I'm not going to be one of those guys who shows up once a year. In fact, I'm going to show up all the time. I will be here throughout the year getting ready for the smack-off. And he's made good on that so far. And we go to him. If you're that guy, you've got that kind of background at the program, you don't wait. Vic in NoCal, right to the front of the line. Vic, what's going on?
Hall of Famer in the box. Rome, I'm going to fill you in really quick on everything you missed while you were gone for 2 weeks, man. As far as the jungle, I came in while KB was hosting. I made this totally epic call where I spent 5 minutes just destroying that idiot Johnny Utah from Point Break. It was classic. Everybody loved it. But then that hater, Mark in Hollywood, tried to clown me by doing like some kind of lame parody of my call. Unfortunately for Marky, his little parody was a lot more Scary Movie 5 than it was The Naked Gun. I mean, come on, Mark, just because you're a bumbling idiot like Lieutenant Frank Drebin doesn't mean you're as funny as he is, my man. Know your role, kid. And Rome, over on the politics front, while you were away, Donald Trump stole the show at the Republican debates, and he did it by taking a sledgehammer to one of his oldest rivals. And I don't mean Hillrod. I don't mean Barry Obama. I mean, well, it sounded like this.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't.
Roasted. Rome, as far as the entertainment world, the movie Straight Outta Compton finally came out in theaters. I know one guy who's never going to watch that movie, and that's Chip Kelly, because he ain't down with NWA. Mike and Indy probably already seen it like 5 times, though, since, you know, he's such a tough guy from the streets, right? I mean, whether Mike is breaking down rap beefs on Twitter or giving us brilliant lines like, I'm a hillbilly from Indy, so y'all can't see me. I'm a hillbilly from Indy, so y'all can't see me. Mike, you're trying just way too hard to be hard, man. You need to relax a little and just let the overcompensating come a bit more natural-like. I mean, just take a cue from Kaleb from Green Bay, okay? I mean, that guy has no qualms about what a loser he is. I mean, last time Kaleb called Rome, he told us all about how he works the second shift at his job. I don't know who would ever admit to working the second shift, Rome, much less brag about it on the radio. I mean, you do know what kind of guys work the second shift, right? A bunch of pale, socially awkward, virginal fat loners. Oh, wait, never mind, Kaleb. I'm sure you fit right in. I mean, I can already picture you down there at the factory toiling away at like 11:45 p.m., You're like Christian Bale in The Machinist, except extremely fat instead of extremely skinny. And finally, Rome, on the sporting front while you were gone, Clayton Kershaw had his streak of scoreless innings snapped. Of course, everybody thinks Oral Hershiser is number one on that list, but they're wrong because the record is actually held by a collection of people, Rome. Kind of like when 3 or 4 pitchers combine to throw a no-hitter, the record for consecutively keeping the opponent from scoring belongs to all the women who have ever crossed paths with Kaleb from Green Bay. Look, the Machinist has no game with the ladies is what I'm saying, Rome. He's the 30-year-old virgin. I mean, he's spent so many lonely nights in his room that he's practically a franchisee of Boston Market by now. I'm just saying, Rome, I don't want to get too explicit with it, but this cat has beaten more meat than Rocky Balboa.
That's not a good call. No.
You don't like that call.
I don't like that call. Not a very good call.
As usual, Vic, it was smart not to lead your call with Rocky Balboa, but rather to end the call with it. Vic in NoCal making good on his promise to show up throughout the year. And not only the day of Smack-Offs. Vic, it's good to hear you. Or at least it was up until that last part about Rocky Balboa and the meat. Yeah, Kaleb, that did not go very well for you. Machinist, that did not go very well for you. 1-800-636-8686. Good to have you back, Vic. See you either next week or the week after that, but I know I will see you. I've got Matt Kenseth coming up momentarily. Any of you want to respond to what you just heard? Anybody like, I don't know, Mike and Indy, The Machinist, Kaleb, anybody at all?